So welcome back to DC's Silver Age Storytime, and today's story comes from Action Comics number 316, published in September 1964, with story by Leo Dorfman and art by Jim Mooney. A hypnotic command, forcing me to destroy one of them. Which one? Supergirl. You can't kill your father. Kill me instead. Don't listen to him, daughter. The world needs Superman. Kill me instead. Featuring Supergirl's Choice of Doom. The predictor shows I have been forced by a hypnotic command to kill either my father or Superman. I can't bear to look to see which one it is that horrible Zygor beast forced me to destroy. Ever since Supergirl's real parents joined her on Earth, the mighty super family has worked together happily while performing their great deeds. But one day the Girl of Steel looks into the future and is stunned to see herself forced by the hypnotic power of a terrible space creature to destroy either her father, Zor-El, or her cousin Superman. Can anything alter the destiny that seems fated to bring about Supergirl's choice of doom? One day in Supergirl's new Fortress of Solitude. Alora, Zor-El, this Tri-D communicator made it seem almost like a real visit, but we must be tuning off now. It was wonderful speaking to you in the bottle of Candor, Mr. and Mrs. Danvers. Yes, it's Supergirl's foster parents in Candor, and as their image fade from the three-dimensional viewer, goodbye, Supergirl. It's hard to forget you were once our daughter. I understand. Goodbye for now. Presently, the Danvers slipped a note into the materializer tube before they left. Dear friends, take care of our little girl. She may be Supergirl to the rest of the world, but to us she'll always be our Linda, the Danvers. The poor dears, they miss me so. How happy we were in our little home in Midvale. I could see it now. Oh, the fun I had with my friends Lena Thorle, Dick Malvern. Gulp. Our daughter longs for the life she led in her secret identity as Linda Lee Danvers. I'm afraid we didn't count on this when we emerged from Candor and took over as her real parents. We were wrong. We must do something to correct our mistake. The next day, as the super family returns from a mission to their fortress, Dad, of course I'm thrilled to have you and Mother with me. You should know that without asking. How glad I am to hear you say that, Kara. Just think of the wonderful future that lies ahead for our super family. Wait, I have an idea. I'll use this Kryptonian supercomputer, which can solve any problem with the right form information. That device would show us our probable future in its screen. Sounds exciting. Let's do it. This tape contains the vital facts of our origin on Krypton and all our adventures up to the present. I'll feed it into the machine. Speak your question and into the microphone. The machine will record it and answer as soon as the tape is in place. Now for the big question, computer. What will our super life be like if Zor-El and I remain in the outer world with Supergirl? Zor-El presses the button activating the computer, and there we are, lifting a temple above the Nile. That new dam will raise the river to flood stage a month from now. What other super deeds will the computer show us doing? Next, the screen shows the trio rescuing moon prospectors trapped by a cave-in while searching for rare minerals. To climax their career, the super family builds a glass tunnel on the ocean floor, enabling all people to view the World's Fair of Atlantis. Look, Supergirl and her parents are extending the glass tunnel. Welcome to the first undersea World's Fair. Later in Atlantis, the super family is honored by the fair representative Lori Lemmer and her husband Ronal for bringing our water world and your land world closer together. We of Atlantis present you with this award. Thank you. We are deeply grateful. Hooray for Supergirl. It's my friend Jero. Thank you. But at that moment, a deadly menace appears on the screen. Yow! It's the Zygor. It's nearing Earth. Calm yourself, Alora. I'll shut off the computer. As the screen goes blank, Mother, Dad, you seem to be frightened by that ghastly-looking creature. Why? You'd be frightened too, Kara, if you could remember. As you know, when our native planet Krypton exploded, a large chunk of it containing Argo City was hurled away. Luckily, it had been covered with a plastic dome because of certain atmospheric experiments I was conducting. With oxygen and food-making machines will survive in space. As Argo City's chief scientist, I commanded our interplanetary wandering. Then, about a year after you were born, Jor-El, your assistants just sighted a weird object in space. I'll check it out at once, Alora. When I peered through the telescope, I have heard of that creature. It's a Zygor, a super-intelligent form of space life. It propels itself by living jet tubes and devours asteroids and anything else in its path. But as the savage creature sighted Argo City, the Zygor, it's attacking us. He's using the heat from his living jets to cut through our protective dome. As the Zygor attack the dome, Zor-El, we'll lose our oxygen quick. Head for the disaster shelter. No, you and Kara must take shelter. I must try to stop that creature. Fortunately, I remembered a flying platform I once used in experiments with solar heat. The top of this craft is heat-proofed concave mirror. If I catch the Zygor jets at just the right angle. It worked. The curved reflector hurled the heat of the jets back at the Zygor. His eye, used to the cold of space, can't stand the concentrated heat. He's retreating. But as the Zygor fled, I received a grim mental message. I have heard your name, Zor-El. Someday I will find you again. So the creature has telepathic powers too. But I'm not frightened. Now I'd better hurry back and repair the dome before all our air escapes into space. As Zor-El finishes his story, my power of total recall has brought back what little I saw of the Zygor. But now the computer predicts he will head eastward. Soon it's possible his mental powers will detect your presence on Earth, Dad. True. He may be coming to seek revenge. I must know. I'll start the computer again. When the computer is reactivated. Wait, someone is streaking from the Earth to intercept the Zygor. It's our Kara, as always. She's ready to protect Earth whenever danger threatens. So we'll see what happens in the encounter between Supergirl and Zygor.